All right, what we have today is right here, the big boy. We have the Minn kota Ultrex. We've actually upgraded the trolling motor on our boat to a Minn kota Ultrex. This is a 2018 bass tracker with the Minn kota Ultrex installed on it. Watch the video, I'll show you what I did. Stay tuned. Okay, this Minn kota Ultrex comes with this built-in sonar on the bottom. The thing about Minn kota is they like Humminbird, so they like to make things easier to use with Humminbird. But with the Ultrex, you can use your sonar on your Humminbird GPS by a wire that they give you right in here. Okay, this wire goes down to here, and this is supposed to plug into your Humminbird. But I have Lowrance. I bought this adapter, and that adapter, if I could, let me lower this motor for you. Okay. Spring-loaded assist always works good. Make sure we're in there tight. Make sure we're in there tight. All right. Now with the Lowrance, you buy this adapter, okay? I will put the number to the adapter in the bottom, and then it goes to this, and you could use that wire for the sonar on your Lowrance. I just have a cheap unit in the front, because in the front I just pretty much use for depth and stuff like that, and it connects in there. And this is how it looks deployed. Okay, you want to make sure you leave your minimum 1.5 inch base there. And there it is, it's connected. Here's the foot pedal. The foot pedal fits in the stock rest. It has, I'm not going to get into the actual overview of the Ultrex for now. I'm just showing you the install, but it does have spot lock and stuff like that. This is the Mac Daddy trolling motor right here, but it fits right in, bolts down. Now, we went from a 12 volt to a 24 volt. So what does that mean? 12 volt takes one battery, 24 volt takes two. So what we had to do is we had to put a third battery in. So in the tracker, as you see, there's no room. So we have our first battery way back in there. We have our second battery over here, and we have our third battery, and we have these two batteries chained. As you can see, they're chained to form a 24 volt system. And what happens when you add an extra battery? You guessed it, you need a bigger bank charger. So what we did was we got a really good deal on the 4-bank charger, and we got a Minn kota 4-bank charger. As you can see, all the 3 batteries are charged, and the bank on the right is red because I'm not using it because I only have 3 batteries. But if I ever wanted to get a 4th one, which you can't fit in a tracker anyway, but I have room to charge it. So we ran that pretty much the same way. And now the biggest problem I had with the install was, you see we have a Powerpole, okay? I used to have my Powerpole pump where this battery used to be at. This space used to be empty right here. This battery bank was empty because I had battery 1 there and battery 2 there. Pump was there. So I had to move the pump. Where do you move the pump? Well, what happened was I had to go buy some extension from Powerpole. Let me get this open. And I had to extend, as you can see right there, the cables, the hoses, and the hoses go down under, and right below this Minn kota there's a trap door. You unscrew that trap door in there, and it will give you a view going forward. Okay, and then let me get around the boat to show you how I routed that, because it's complicated. I actually went to Tracker itself, the marine place, and they sent me the specs that Powerpole requires. And not to void your warranty, this is the way Powerpole wants it done on a bass tracker. So you go in there, you come through the little, down in here, this panel down here removes, and there's a hole in there, and you could slide your wires down from back in the bay. Then this is pretty dumb, but they want you to do this. They want you to, I can open this. All right. There goes your power wire, and the Powerpole hydraulic lines, and they go in right there. Okay, and they want the pump mounted in there. So what I did was, as you can see, I mounted the pump right back in there along the wall. I don't use that space anyway, so that's where I mounted the pump, in there. And if you were to do another Powerpole, you do it on the other side. Oh, that, by the way, is a Minn kota GPS, which links your iPilot and keeps your spot lock on. I pretty much mounted that right there. I ran a tiny hole, I ran under, and what I did was, let me get this, I mounted it. You gotta get a view under there. I'll show you. To the fuse panel, which is right in there. And that's pretty much how we got it mounted on. It actually took me in time, I'd say it took me 2 full days. It took me a day to drive, well, 3 days. It took me a day to drive around and get the hardest thing to find was the extension holes for the Powerpole. That was the hardest thing to find. And you have to get the grommets and stuff like that. And if you guys want to know what size everything was to extend the hoses and everything and where I got everything from, I'll leave a link on the bottom of where I got everything from. But you know, here's the pedal, here's your spot lock button, here's your neutral button, and you got to test your battery and your speed. And pretty clean install. I mean, I did it myself, so, and I'll be honest, I do a cleaner install than the guys in the dealer. All right, I was gonna take the boat to Bass Pro to get pretty much everything rigged up, but Bass Pro wanted, like, it was like 400 bucks. And I'll be honest, Bass Pro, it's not Bass Pro. It's Tracker Marine, okay? Tracker Marine is the company that pretty much rigs up the boat for you, and you pick up the boat. They just throw stuff together real quick, man. I mean, like, I had all the wires were just thrown in. They put the batteries in, connected the stuff, and tucked the wires on the side. They didn't cut them to length. I think my cranking wire, like, my batteries are only, like, I'd say 3 feet from the motor, and there's like 9 feet of cranking wire in there. It's tucked up. So I redid all that. I did everything neat, and that's why I didn't go to the dealer. But Tracker Marine is very good at helping you. They sent me everything I needed, everything to be able to all the video, well, not video, like PDF files, to tell you how to put your Powerpole and stuff on correctly where you're not going to void your warranty. And I did it the way that one of their installers would have did it, exactly to the T. And it did take me 3 hours, 3 days. Like I said, it was a day to go pick up the stuff. I had to drive all the way to like Orlando to pick up the actual Powerpole hydraulic hoses because they're really hard to find. And I believe they were $65. All the connectors for the Powerpole hose is about $20 because they're all copper compression fittings. And then I had to spend about $40 and, well, I'd say about $30 in 12 amp, 12 gauge, I believe, wire to extend the power from the batteries to the Powerpole motor. And then the trolling motor was $2,200. The wire to convert it to your Lorentz was $23.95. I believe it came out like 30 something. And that's pretty much everything that I spent. I think total price to convert from the 12 volt, well, the battery was 135 also. I think total price to convert the boat over from 12 volt to 24 volt was close to $3,000. That includes the Minn kota Ultrex. It includes the wire to be able to connect your GPS to it. It includes your third battery. And I got a deal on the charger. I found it on Craigslist. It's a $360 4-bank charger, Minn kota. I found it on Craigslist for $150. So we saved $150 there. So I guess the total would be $2,850 because we saved money on the bank charger. So that's pretty much it for the install on the Bass Tracker. There's not too many videos on Bass Tracker, so all my installs I'll be putting videos up for the Bass Tracker so you guys can see them, because I know I look online all the time and I try to find videos for anything Bass Tracker, and there's not too much on the install, especially Powerpole or anything like that. So if you like the video, please like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I will have links to all the stuff in the bottom, the stuff that we bought. And that's it. Any questions, feel free to contact me. Beagler Bass Fishing, out.